1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Progressive. Illinois Congresswoman Robin Kelly has introduced an amendment to block Donald Trump from purchasing or using force against Greenland or Denmark. The proposal's future is uncertain with Republicans controlling the House. Illinois lawmakers may take up a bill allowing rideshare drivers to unionize. Hundreds of drivers rallied at the Capitol Wednesday, urging passage of legislation that would let them collectively bargain with companies like Uber and Lyft. Drivers say it would help them secure fair pay and safer working conditions. Health leaders are warning Illinois SNAP recipients about major eligibility changes taking effect February 1st under a bill signed by Donald Trump. Officials say most adults without young dependents will now have to work, train, or volunteer to keep benefits, with some losing eligibility this spring. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Meet Lee Platts, a renter whose possessions fill not only her apartment, but also the darkest corners of a mini storage unit. A land of both truth and fiction. Truth, everything inside is protected by Progressive. Fiction, one day Lee will fit into her clothes from senior year of high school. Renters, discover coverage for what you love and what you can't get rid of in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Progressive. Illinois lawmakers may take up a bill allowing rideshare. Hundreds of drivers rallied at the Capitol Wednesday, urging passage of legislation that would let them collectively bargain with companies like Uber and Lyft. Drivers say it would help them secure fair pay and safer working conditions. Health leaders are warning Illinois SNAP recipients about major eligibility changes taking effect February 1st under a bill signed by Donald Trump. Officials say most adults without young dependents will now have to work, train, or volunteer to keep benefits, with some losing eligibility this spring. Illinois Congresswoman Robin Kelly has introduced an amendment to block Donald Trump from purchasing or using force against Greenland or Denmark. The proposal's future is uncertain with Republicans controlling the House. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. People say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, a chance of snow showers after 11 a.m. Partly sunny with a high near 22, gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, a chance of snow showers before 9 p.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 12. Currently, it is 19 degrees and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering. so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better. Check with the BBB first, because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome in, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN AM 1410. We're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the listeners, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It is a fantastic Thursday. It is the calm, cold weather before the blustery, even colder weather and temperatures that we are going to be getting coming up into tomorrow, as well as over the weekend. Again, tomorrow's going to be that blustery, cold day. Make sure that you are prepared for that. All bundled up, ready to go, taking on the cold weather. It's going to happen, folks, so be prepared for it. You are listening to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. Out to Lunch is sponsored by St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin. Get back to doing what you love with expert orthopedic and spine care at St. Joseph Hospital. From advanced surgery to personalized rehab, our specialists are with you throughout your care journey. St. Joseph Hospital is a proud member of Prime Healthcare, and they're here to keep you moving. So schedule your appointment today by calling 847-931-5525 or visit their website to schedule your appointment and more at stjosephelgin.com. So thank you so much, of course, to St. Joseph Hospital for sponsoring today's show, Out to Lunch. Now we know it, folks, here. Starting off, we are getting into the cold weather. It's coming up to the weekend. It can be kind of exciting, thrilling, right? And even though it's cold outside, maybe you still want to do something fun indoors. Maybe you've got to get your steps in. That is your dancing steps, right? Well, of course, there are some really great performances, a stellar lineup in the Fox River Valley area. And we want to talk about that with you today. We've got the one, Rick Lindy, on the phone lines with us of Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones. You know it. Let's get into this. Hey, Rick, how you doing today?
Great, Matt. How about yourself?
I am doing great. I'm doing very good. Trying to keep nice and warm. I hope you are too.
I'll tell you, it's definitely a cold one, the wind chill, the wind and everything else. But just as you said, sometimes it's great to get that diversion away, go see some live music and dance or whatever. And we've got just the show for you coming up next week.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us a little bit about this. This is, you've got a busy weekend ahead with the back-to-back shows. You got Friday and Saturday. So let's talk a little bit about the one coming up tomorrow at 7 p.m., where it is, what the theme is, and what people can expect.
Sure. Well, I do a lot of shows every year, Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, and also my Rockabilly Trio. And I also do some duos sometimes. So generally I'm doing at least 290 to 300 shows a year. Wow. And I've been doing this with the band, Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, for 27 years. But this coming next weekend is our big show. That's going to be my 40th year doing this since I was like 17 and a half. We I've been performing many shows all over, not just in Illinois, but also all over the USA and also in Europe. So been doing this an awful long time. I'm kind of from the area. I grew up in Medina Roselle area, and now I'm out in the Fox Valley. So I always love to be able to perform and do things close to home. One of which will be next week is the big show. This weekend we've got a couple shows with the band. I'm not so sure they're going to happen because of this cold weather, but we do some smaller shows. Basically, because I do it for a living, I've got to be performing all the time. So we've got Union Ale House out in Prospect Heights. We've got a Croatian cultural club, which we're doing tomorrow out in Joliet. And then next week we got the big show at Moonlight Theater, which is in downtown St. Charles, right off Main Street 64. It's a newer theater just around the corner from the big theater, Arcata. And I've done many shows at Arcata as well, but got invited to do some things at the Moonlight. So I thought it would be cool to be able to do a winter show, basically celebration doing the 40 years of performing show, which will be next Saturday, January 31st at Moonlight Theater.
Awesome. Have you been in Moonlight Theater before?
Never. As a matter of fact, I've only seen inside the doorway when I was dropping my daughter off at piano class right around the corner from there at Hunt Piano. I've looked at it. I've never actually been inside, but I've known Nancy, the owner, for quite some time. She had worked at many different nightclubs around, and this time she's got her own. And I think it's her son, Joe, that does sound and also is a partner with her for the theater. But it's a great little theater, about 150 seats. Yep. And it's kind of done where you could enjoy full bar and food. They have like 15 different food items. And it's an intimate setting, so there isn't a bad seat in the house. It's a general admission. It's $35 to get in, which, believe me, is well worth it nowadays. I mean, I just went to Starbucks this morning with my wife and got a coffee and a breakfast sandwich, and it was every bit of $30, just to get a small drive-through item. So it's definitely a good value to come out and see live music.
Absolutely. What's great about Moonlight Theater, too, is it's a cabaret-style theater, so it really brings you back into time of kind of the 1920s and 30s, and that smaller theatrical performance. You really feel like you're a part of it, too, so that's the beautiful thing about that also. So that's a great show. Looking forward to it. And you are also celebrating its 40th anniversary, which is pretty cool, too. Is that correct?
Definitely is correct. I started doing country music at first in 1986. It was my first real professional performance, and it was a little place called Nashville North out in Bensonville. It's long gone. Ever since then, I've been doing other things. I've had a few of my own bands. I've been in the Serendipity Singers back in the early 90s when I graduated college. I got to tour every state, including many parts of Canada and even in Mexico. Serendipity Singers was a 1963 folk band that evolved into a show band, and I decided to try out for that. And after I tried out for that, I did it for about 2.5 years. I lived on a bus with 5 other people, which, believe me, is a challenge.
I'm sure.
3 of them were ladies and 2 of them guys, and you get to know each other kind of quickly when you're touring all over and doing that. We even had to have our own CDL bus driver's license and took turns driving in some of the worst conditions you could ever imagine.
That is something. That's a really cool story. That's really cool. So you've got this experience. You've got the energy. You're excited about this. And folks, come out to these events if you can. I know it's going to be cold, but if you really want to, this is a great opportunity. Again, it's going to be at Union Ale House and also the Croatian Cultural Club. So all of these gigs are going to be a fun time to listen to some good music, tap your feet, have some good food, and some really great memories as well. This is something you could put in your books. Hey, I beat the cold this year, 2026. It's going to be chilly out, but I beat the cold by going to the Rick Lindy shows.
So, no, definitely. We'll warm your hearts. We do, just to tell you what we do now. And beside the Serendipity Singers, I was lead singer of Big Guitars from Memphis. We got to go to Austria, Denmark, Norway, Germany, Sweden. But our favorite place always is to play in Chicago area, good old USA. And most recently with the Wild Ones that I started 27 years ago, we've most recently done touring all around with our Jukebox Legends show and our Salute to Roy Orbison show. We have a great lineup for this show. We're going to be having two guys I've worked with since the early 90s, which are Gary Bloom on piano. He plays an excellent Floyd Kramer-style piano, like on all the Elvis stuff. He does all the cool parts for the Roy Orbison strings on his synthesizer. I've got Al Wagner on drums that's been working with me since 92. Also have two younger guys. I've got Keith and Rami. You've met him in the studio. Rami's got the big stand-up bass. He's from the country of Finland. And we've got Keith that's on lead guitar that gets all those cool Scotty Moore Elvis licks on his vintage hollow body stuff. So everything's real authentic. We're doing stuff like Elvis, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, some of the ballads from that era, and many others, Chuck Berry included. It's a great time. You don't hear this kind of music that often on the radio anymore unless you're listening to like Sirius Radio. And so it's a great time for people to listen to this Americana, timeless rock and roll music that I love to sing and play.
I love it. And we love it here, too, on WRMN and all the listeners out there. I know that you performed a couple weeks ago on Dino's Night Out. It's still a hit. People love it. And that's up on YouTube now, too. So lots of great things coming up here for you, Rick, and the band. And we wish you the best of luck. Now, where can people find more information about you?
They can always visit our website, thewildonesband.net. You can also Google Rick Lindy, and usually that comes up, Ricklindy. And I'm always playing with the Wild Ones, too. I've got Tim Johnson on guitar. I've got Andy Trippi and Anthony Napolitano. And I've got also on bass, we've got both Francis Condorf and Jim Nelson. And we've even got Jim Matheson sometimes on guitar. So there's lots of cool guys in the mix. People just go ahead and Google my name. You can see me on Facebook. And I'm generally playing pretty much every week, at least a few times. The winter time's a little slower, but in the summer, we're cranking all over the place.
I love it. Rick, thanks so much for taking the time and energy to call into the station today. And have a great, spectacular rest of your day and some great shows, too.
Thank you, Matt. I totally appreciate you and Dino having us on the show. God bless you both, and stay warm, my friend.
And you as
well. We hope
well.
everybody will come out to the Moonlight, January 31st, downtown St. Charles Moonlight Theater to see Rick Lindy's 40th rock and roll explosion. So come on out and see us.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks again, Rick. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care now, Matt.
All right, you too. Bye-bye now.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, that was Rick Lindy with Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones. You can check out more information on his website. Also follow him on Facebook. He's got a good following there, 5.2K followings, and you can check that out. He already did a promo for us here on WRMN. Very nice. Thank you for that. He's also being interviewed on some other shows as well, too, including Lakes Radio at Mark Rickey Radio Show at WLCB 101.5 FM. That's very nice. Other great ones, of course, great shows that are coming up. You can check out that lineup available on his website or also scroll through on Facebook. Check out those great pictures and flyers so you never miss a beat on what are those great shows that are coming up. We're going to take a little mini time out here, and then when we come back, we'll talk, of course, about our per usual conversations. What's our inspirational story of the day? Interesting facts. Maybe you knew them, maybe you didn't. Our word of the day. And then if we have some time, maybe a little conversation of the day or so. So stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN, AM 1410. We'll be back with more in just a little bit. Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the Green Way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. Each night, the Master of Disguise stalks the darkness, outwitting criminals with chilling certainty and supernatural suspense.
You really should believe in ghosts now, Commissioner. And in shadows.
Join the Shadows for classic radio drama filled with mystery, menace, and intrigue. Nightly from 10 to 10:30 p.m.
Part of late night radio here on WRMN.
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area gives free 20-minute dementia awareness trainings to local businesses, church groups, to bunco groups. Just invite us. If you'd like to get put on Sherry's senior email blast list, please email us at dfelist@gmail.com. Also, you can go and visit our website at dementiafriendlyelginarea.org.
Tune in to Sherry's Senior Moments radio show on the second Thursday of each month at 9:05 a.m. until 10 a.m. on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN Radio app, or WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's Sherry's Senior Moments, providing resources and information for our seniors in the community.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love that a child needs is probably the best thing you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the valley and the talk of the town. Hey, we're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. We are in that extreme cold weather warning right now, too, especially approaching this afternoon and evening. Temperatures are dropping to the extreme colds. Please make sure you're making those preparations per instructions that include, of course, bundling up, right? Dress in layers. Keep pets indoors as much as possible to prevent water pipes from freezing. Wrap or drain or allow them to drip slowly. Making frequent checks on older family members, friends, and neighbors. Ensure portable heaters are also used correctly. Do not use generators or grills inside. Also, use caution when traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, etc. Residents, even into the city of Chicago, can call 311 to request well-being checks for elderly friends or family members, or for information on finding the nearest warming centers as well. There's plenty of warming centers here in the Fox River Valley. I mentioned them during the community hour. I'll mention them again towards the tail end of the Out to Lunch segment, so stay tuned for that. Again, that cold weather advisory really does kick in Friday at 12 p.m. until Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time. So please make sure you're aware of that. Many of us are already aware of it too. You keep yourself up to date. We keep you up to date. You have your your device that tells you the weather and those updates and notifications and things like that. But again, temperatures are cold today. It's a high of 21, feeling like close to zero. We see a low of 14, negative 14 for tonight. Tomorrow's only a high of 5 below, not 5 below like the store. It's negative 5 below, bitterly cold, and then it drops down to negative 10 as our low, with those wind chills feeling almost into negative 40. So again, it's going to be very, very cold outside. Please make sure you're prepared for all of that if need be. There's also, again, the warming centers, which we'll talk about later into the show today again. It's overcast for tonight, or I'm sorry, excuse me, for Saturday with a low of 5 degrees. Saturday morning at the peak, only a high of 8 degrees. So it's going to be very cold, as expected. For Sunday, also very cold, a high of 14. Periods of light snow, about an inch are predicted. And that snow is going to stick, folks. Make sure that you shovel as soon as you can, because then it drops down to a low of negative 4. So you don't want to have the snow piled up at the right in front of your driveway. It can turn into ice, and you want to make sure that it's clean and shoveled there just in case, because that ice can really potentially even puncture your wheels too if it's just at the right angle, or if there's, it becomes sharp sometimes. So just be aware of that too, but that's coming up. That's for Sunday. Monday rolls around, a high of 9 degrees. It's supposed to be pretty much nice and sunny out, but it's going to be bitterly cold. We see it dropping down to 3 as our low. Tuesday, the 27th, is a high of 17 and a low of 1 degree. Wednesday, down to a low of negative 3, followed by Thursday with 0 degrees as our low. And Friday, the 30th, we see a high of 13 and a low of 4 degrees. Very chilly out there, folks. That's what's coming up. So again, check out more information on the Weather Channel, weather.com. Let's go through our inspirational story for this morning. What is an interesting story that has been posted today? Well, it's posted by a user by the name of ScoobyTat2, posted today on sunnyskies.com with a simple title, Family. I'm sitting here in my car in the parking lot of my apartments, watching a father, middle-aged, play with his 2 daughters, estimated ages of 5 and 8 years old. There's not much room to do much of anything around where we live, so they are playing a game at the end of the parking lot next to his vehicle. Odd spot, but pretty safe considering the setup. On a cold and dark evening, with so much joy in their faces, they are literally bouncing around, laughing, running, and jumping. I don't know anything personal about them at all, only from what I have seen. Father seems to work in a laborious job daily and is still very active with his kids' lives. During the summer, he would barbecue for his family out of the back of his truck fairly often. The moment I will never forget, I just had to tell somebody, thank you. So that's a nice little story there. A father spending time with his family members, his daughters, even in the chilly days, even after the long days of work, he still comes home and spends time with them. And that's fantastic. So definitely spend time in your kids' lives. That is from sunnyskies.com to continue on your morning. And then finally here, before we take our quick time out, we've got some interesting facts for you. Maybe you knew them, maybe you didn't. Fire rainbows are what they're called. They occur when ice crystals in a cirrus cloud refract the sun's rays. What that does is it creates a multicolored cloud effect, which is really beautiful to see. Shirley Temple reportedly didn't love her famous curls. She preferred the cropped hairstyle from her hero, Amelia Earhart. I also heard that she had dentures that were put into her mouth as a kid. They were fake teeth. And they might have even dyed her hair too. I think she was naturally brunette, but they dyed it. So, very interesting time for sure. Yes, very different time. And then finally here, in 1907, an ad campaign for Kellogg's Corn Flakes, could have been someone's favorite cereal as a kid, which is the Suzy Q of the day, offered a free sample of cereal to any customer who would wink at their grocer. My favorite was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's my favorite cereal. Also, Count Chocula was very good. The Boo Berry, right? I heard those mentioned today on the morning show. Those are some good ones that I did also enjoy. Fruit Loops are another one. Honey Nut Cheerios I also enjoyed. Sometimes Reese's Puffs. Sometimes it was too peanut buttery for me. But my all-time favorite, I would have to say, is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, followed by Lucky Charms. Also a very good one, too. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. We'll talk about the word of the day and our national days to celebrate, recognize, and enjoy.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Health leaders are warning Illinois SNAP recipients about major eligibility changes taking effect February 1st under a bill signed by Donald Trump. Officials say most adults without young dependents will now have to work, train, or volunteer to keep benefits, with some losing eligibility this spring. Illinois Congresswoman Robin Kelly has introduced an amendment to block Donald Trump from purchasing or using force against Greenland or Denmark. The proposal's future is uncertain, with Republicans controlling the House. Illinois lawmakers may take up a bill allowing rideshare drivers to unionize. Hundreds of drivers rallied at the Capitol Wednesday, urging passage of legislation that would let them collectively bargain with companies like Uber and Lyft. Drivers say it would help them secure fair pay and safer working conditions. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what, end up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Pricing coverage match limited by state law.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-990-1551. That's 800-990-1551.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now, 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Extreme cold warning from 3 a.m. to noon Friday and cold weather advisory from noon Friday to 9 a.m. Saturday in the listening area. Currently, it is 21 degrees and overcast. Today, a chance of snow showers with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 23. Windy conditions with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store and online. And now, the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Limited time. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Check it out at the Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting live here from Studio 14. We're serving you, the Fox River Valley area. What do we have for our local programming today on this Thursday? But of course, Out to Lunch currently happening right now. We've got our Tradio segment at 12:30. That's the time to call in if you want to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the area. 847-931-1410. That's the number to dial. That'll be our 12:30 radio segment. Followed by that, we, of course, are going to be talking more about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. And then we have at 1 o'clock today, What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. Well, what is cooking today? You'll eventually find out. You can follow him along on his website. That's what'scookingtoday.com. He already has his episode posted from yesterday. It was a Wine Down Wednesday yesterday. I did talk about some of those wines and also local theatrical performances, too. He had Larry Lipson on yesterday talking about his 2025 Wine of the Year. That's under $20. So stay tuned for more. He'll have more on that and what's coming up for later today. We also do have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. That's coming up today. That is from 2 until 4 o'clock. So again, that's from 2 until 4. You can enjoy that. That will be coming up here. I do want to see what she has in store for us. Let me download her agenda here. And I do believe it is a Matt and Tammy Thursday today. That's right. It is. So I'll be here in the studio joining in with her like I always do for Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. But it'll just be me and her having some good conversations. We're going to be talking a little bit about ghost kitchens. I don't know what ghost kitchens are, so we're going to have to see what that entails. We'll have our News Nation clip. We also do have, of course, some good music that we're going to be playing and some birthdays to recognize. And we're also going to be talking about the Oscar nominees and movie talk, too. Maybe some interesting films that have won those Oscars, maybe some anticipated films that are coming up. We'll discuss that with her. I'm looking forward to it. And then, of course, I get a chance to play the games as well. We'll see how I do. Nancy, oh my gosh, yesterday Nancy was struggling a little bit, but hey, that's okay. I was just kind of playfully teasing and, doing the wah, wah, wah sound, which is Tammy's ringtone for Nancy. Yes. But we play, we have a little fun with it. So it's all good. It's all harmless laughs, right? It's all for a good time. So stay tuned for that. And then also from 4 until 6, we've got Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up tonight. That's from 4 until 6. From 6 until 7 o'clock, we do have here as well the replay of the WRMN 10 o'clock news segment. And that will be from 7 until 8. I'm sorry, from 6 until 7. 7 to 8 is a political talk show. So stay tuned for more information on that. We've got that with Dennis Sonar Green. And then from 8 until 9, it is Andy Hoosier's The Voice of Reason. That's the Voice of Reason coming up, so stay tuned for that. For tomorrow's scheduling, it's going to be bitterly, bitterly cold, so we are we're most likely going to be doing some replays. I know the morning show will be doing a best of morning show, so it'll be a replay of today's morning show. So stay tuned for that if you weren't able to listen in. A lot of it does have to deal with on the show. We talked about the weather, the cold weather. So it'll definitely apply for tomorrow because it's going to be very, very cold outside. So just stay tuned for that here on the WRMN local programming. And then don't forget, we also have our weekend lineup too, which is a great opportunity to listen in to some really great sports-related things, especially in the morning. We've got the Truth About Chicago Sports with Marcus Mack. That is from 8 until 9. From 9 until 10, we've got, of course, Fantasy Football Blitz with David Tees. From 10 until 12 o'clock, we've got, of course, On the Rise with Mike Napolitano, Nick Johnston, and also Dalton Cooper. They talk about all things local sports with some fun jokes and good banter back and forth, too. So definitely listen to that. And then, of course, we also do have the Chief Guard of the Republic. That is with Michael Tuman and Paul Burvid. I'll be here on the hot seat running things and even, chiming in here and there too. I like to do that occasionally. So should be good. That'll be from 12 until 2 o'clock. That's from 12 until 2 o'clock here. And then from 2 until 5, it's a really great show to listen to. It's a syndicated show. That is Rich DeMuro's Rich on Tech. Great show to listen to if you are trying to get into the techie side of things, or maybe you're not as tech savvy. He gives you those great opportunities and those options for you. So don't forget about it, please. Great shows to listen to and more. You can find it on our website, WRMN1410.com. That's where you can go to listen in. So there you go. Let's continue on here with your morning. We did talk about the interesting stories of the day for sunny skies. Now, what is the word of the day today? We have disheveled. Disheveled is the word of the day. It's an adjective recognized today by the Merriam-Webster's Dictionary. It is spelled D-I-S-H-E-V-E-L-E-D. So 3 words included in there to spell disheveled. Dish, Eve, and lead. It's kind of a way of looking at it. Even if you physically look at it too. You've got dish. Wait, can I highlight it? Oh, come on now. Oh, it's making me highlight the whole thing. But you see it. Dish, and then Eve, and then lead. Yeah, it's disheveled. How's it pronounced here?
Disheveled.
Disheveled. That's how they say it on the AI recognition, but that's the word of the day. It's disheveled. Now, what it means is a disheveled person or thing is not neat or tidy, right? So here's how it's used in an example. His wrinkled suit gave him a disheveled appearance, right? So it's used in different terms, right? We've all had that before, even disheveled minds at times, maybe not neat or tidy. Hey, you know what? Maybe you have a disheveled attic, basement, crawl space, closet. Tradio is the time to call in. That's Monday through Thursday, starting at 12:30 on the Out to Lunch segment. Maybe you've got a disheveled closet. Maybe you say, hey, you know what? I got to clear out some things. I got to clear out some things in my life too. Also, disheveled can also mean maybe you've got things going on you need to tidy up, right? Maybe you need to clear your mind a little bit. Take a little break, right? That's why here on Out to Lunch, we like to talk about fun things, right? There's a lot of things that are going on in the world that are disheveled, let me tell you. And sometimes you just need that time to take a little break and to listen to some fun things, right? That's why we like to have this Out to Lunch segment. We talk about fun things that are happening locally in the community. Talk Time with Tammy and Friends is another great way to wind down. The morning show is a great way to wind down. Listen in, or not even to wind down, but to kind of wind up and get your day started, right? If you're tired, you're a little bit sleepy, and you got to have something to wake you up there. Your morning coffee, of course, but also your daily dose of Elliot and Sue. That is Monday through Friday from 6 until 9 o'clock. So that's the word of the day today. It is disheveled, right? Now let's go through our National Day calendar. We've got some good days recognized today. If you want to talk about food, it is the Out to Lunch segment after all. You can enjoy your sweet tooth with a nice brownie. It is National Blonde Brownie Day today. And oh boy, if you're looking on our screen right now, does that look delicious to you? I definitely would say so. The blonde brownie is a treat recognized today, and they're also referred to as blondies. Almost everyone knows that a blonde brownie is similar to a chocolate brownie. Now, in place of cocoa, bakers use brown sugar when making this delicious brownie. It gives it a little bit of a sweet to satisfying molasses flavor. So if you do like that molasses flavor on there too. Most people like to add white chocolate or chocolate chips to their blonde brownies, or other things like nuts, toffees, or butterscotch. Blonde brownies are usually prepared unfrosted, as the brown sugar flavor tends to be sweet enough. These blondies are sometimes served as additions to sundaes, or even inside the sundaes too, often topped with caramel sauce. So, how do you enjoy this day? Well, of course, eat some blonde brownies. You can check them out. Even get a blondie roast too at a local coffee shop. Help to support those local businesses. Some of them do offer those blonde roasts, including right around the corner at Veter Coffee Company. I'm sure you can also find a nice, delicious latte or blonde roast over right across the street at us here at Stop and Dip, which is open today. So lots of good choices there for you, or also make them at home for yourself. On a cold day like today, you can enjoy a nice, sweet, tasty, delicious brownie to help warm your heart and your mouth as well. It is also National Polka Dot Day today. Now, I did not wear polka dots. It's kind of funny. Interestingly enough, I had clothes laid out every week. I have my clothes laid out. I'm just that way. I even put like on the hangers, I put my jewelry. So I pick out my jewelry during Sundays and I have all my clothes laid out. I'm like, okay, this is my Monday shirt, my Tuesday outfit, my Wednesday outfit, Thursday, all aligned in the closet. That includes my jewelry, necklaces, rings, bracelets, and watches. I put them all on there. So I have everything laid out for the week. That way it just makes it easier. I can just take it off the hanger and I'm not having to worry too much about, what am I going to wear? However, occasionally I do sometimes swap clothes. I see something in the closet. I'm like, wait a minute, that actually looks a little bit better with these pairs of pants today, right? So I was actually going to wear polka dots today, not realizing it was National Polka Dot Day. But then I said, you know what? I've got this nice kind of caramel color or kind of a beige colored shirt. And I have this sweater too that I haven't worn in a long time. So I'm like, well, might as well wear this today. So I was going to wear polka dots today on National Polka Dot Day, but then I decided to wear this instead. But polka dots are referred to as a fabric print with spots. The word first appeared in 1857. It's in Gotti's Ladies' Book, which was a woman's magazine that was out of Philadelphia there. Today, polka dots appear on more than just fabric. They're painted on walls and fingernails. You find them on pottery, phone cases, furniture, baked goods, and paper products too. I actually, when I think of polka dots, I think of a picture I have of my mom as a kid with my grandma Lynn, and she's wearing this beautiful silk blue dress with those cute little white polka dots on them, which is it's sweet. So here, wait, I do have the picture. This is it. I'm showing it to you on the screen here. She's got her polka dot dress on. It's so cute. I love it. So when I think of polka dots, it reminds me of that picture of her in her polka dot dress. Very cute. Very nice. So again, with that being said, it is National Polka Dot Day today. You can, of course, doll up with the polka dots. Now, of course, yellow polka dot bikinis, maybe not the time to do it here, of course, with the cold weather. But hey, you can also swim inside on indoor swimming opportunities there too. So there's an option there for you if you want to do some swimming. I talked a little bit about that on Monday, some indoor swimming options for you. Taking a look at the time, it is 47 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has two convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400 now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
When your car needs trusted care, think All Around Auto Body in Schaumburg. Family owned for over 30 years, they deliver high-quality collision repair and dependable service from start to finish. Call 847-352-3825. They're located at 501 Morse Avenue in Unit D. Get your vehicle back in shape with the experts who care. All Around Auto Body, where your car is treated like family. Call 847-352-3825 today. Proud sponsors of America's First Responders Fest.
Here on WRMN AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater, but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day, and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Out to Lunch is sponsored by St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin. Looking for expert orthopedic and spine care close to home? St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin is here for you. Their highly skilled orthopedic and spine specialists provide advanced treatments for joint, bone, and back conditions, all with a personalized approach designed to get you moving again. Whether it's hip or knee pain, sports injuries, or complex spine issues, they use the latest technology and surgical techniques to help you heal faster and get back to the activities that you love. And that's not all. Their comprehensive rehabilitation services mean you'll have expert support every step of the way, from surgery through recovery. So, trust your health to excellence. Trust St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, a proud member of Prime Healthcare. Call today at 847-931-5525, or to schedule your appointment today and learn more, visit their website at stjosephelgin.com. With the remainder of the time that we have here, we'll skip our conversation story of the day. We'll save it for Monday, but we do have some other national days that we do want to recognize, celebrate, and also enjoy. So let's go through some of them here and let you know what's happening. What are some good things? So we have here Celebration of Life Day recognized today in the U.S. It was originally instituted to celebrate children in our lives, but it's become significantly to everyone that's good about being alive. It's easy to forget sometimes, but we're all fortunate to be here. Take time to celebrate that the good outweighs the bad in this life. It all starts with gratitude and appreciation for where you are right now and whenever you hope your dreams take you. Every life is precious, individual, and a huge gift. So take a little extra time today to celebrate it. Just celebrate life. Celebrate your family, your friends, your loved ones, people that care about you, right? People that are there for you, your connections. Celebrate the fact that, hey, I love those brownies, right? Celebrate that. It's a celebration of life. Celebrate the air that you breathe. Celebrate the fact that you've got maybe a nice roof over your head. These are all things that we take advantage of and that we take for granted. Sometimes we don't realize it. There are a lot of people out there who don't have that. So celebrate life. Celebrate the privileges that you have, the accomplishes. I know there's times when life can get you down. You can feel a little bit disheveled, which is the word of the day today. But remember that there's people out there for you. There's people who can help to, make you feel better. But you can also make yourself feel better too. Practice meditating if you're feeling a little bit down, Of course, there's always help out there. Please don't hesitate. If you're feeling things, if you're feeling a little bit unappreciative of life, remember there are sources out there. There are hotlines that you can go to, so please don't hesitate. Help is available. Speak with someone today. It's 988. It's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. They have English languages in English and in Espanol. Please take advantage of it. Don't hesitate. Don't be embarrassed. Life is precious, so they're open 24/7. Call 988 today. Please feel free to reach out to them. You can also visit their website at safetohelpillinois.com. That's safetohelpillinois.com for more information. Who is your trusted adult? Again, please don't hesitate. People are here for you. Don't hesitate, please. Life is precious. So again, that's a celebration of life today. Please feel free to celebrate it. Yes. Some other days that are also recognized as well, too. It is Clashing Clothes Day today. Hey, you know what? Style is what you make it to be. Fashion is what you make it to be, right? You can wear any clothes that you want, but it's the attitude. It's the walk in your step. It's the way you wear it. It's how you present yourself. But especially, most importantly, it's the character and personality that you bring out into the clothing is what that matters too. So, you know, fashion is in the beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? It could also be in the personality as well. So today is recognizing Clashing Clothes Day today. On this day, people are encouraged to dress in clashing clothes items from head to toe. Anything that is a neutral color like white, black, or gray is a no-go today. Navy and brown also match with most colors, and therefore they aren't welcome on Clashing Clothes Day. Today is merely a day to have fun with your outfit and show up in the brightest, silliest of hues without the fashion police raining on your parade, right? Mix colors, prints, and textures. Someone that I actually look up to as well, and may she rest in peace, is the legendary Iris Apfel. I've talked about her here before on Out to Lunch. She was an American businesswoman and interior designer. She passed away on March 1st, 2024 at the age of 102. She was 102 years old. And oh my goodness, did she have quite the fashionable style, folks. Let me tell you. I looked up, she's cool. She was a cool woman. My goodness. You watch some of her videos, she does not give a darn about what people thought about her. She said, you know, she was told her whole life, you know, it's something that she even quoted too. People said, you know, you'll never be pretty, but you've got fashion, and that's even more important. And she was absolutely beautiful. Just, I loved it. And her house was phenomenal too. It just really, really cool. She was kind of an encouragement for me. You know, when I was in my late teen years, early 20s, I was trying to find myself. I was trying to find my style. She encouraged me a lot. I watched a lot of her videos, a lot of interviews. So I give her credit. And she definitely is one that clashed a lot of different colors and styles, but it made her who she was. And we encourage you to do the same thing today on Clashing Clothes Day. It's also a way to celebrate life as well, and your personality too, your unique, specific personality. This is a great one today. Coming from the cold day is recognized today. Oh boy, does that ring a bell to us? Does that apply? It sure does. Come inside from the cold, warm up a little bit, you know, tune in to WRMN AM 1410 today. Just enjoy yourself. Take it easy, right? Have a cup of coffee. Spend time with your loved ones, you know. It's also National Grandpa Day today, recognizing all the grandpas. This is recognized in Poland, dedicated to the wisest, humblest, jolliest men in our lives. Being a grandparent is fun. The restrictions and strictness that come with parenting are relaxed. Definitely. I had some wonderful grandpas. Shout out to my grandpa Bill. I was close to him, an Elginite. Here, went to St. Paul's Church. He was an active member. And my grandpa Carl as well, too. Active member in West Dundee as well. So, absolutely. Those are some days recognized today and more. We'll talk more about what's happening here in the Fox River Valley coming up next on WRMN's Out to Lunch.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Illinois Congresswoman Robin Kelly has introduced an amendment to block Donald Trump from purchasing or using force against Greenland or Denmark. The proposal's future is uncertain with Republicans controlling the House. Illinois lawmakers may take up a bill allowing rideshare drivers to unionize. Hundreds of drivers rallied at the Capitol Wednesday, urging passage of legislation that would let them collectively bargain with companies like Uber and Lyft. Drivers say it would help them secure fair pay and safer working conditions. Health leaders are warning Illinois SNAP recipients about major eligibility changes taking effect February 1st under a bill signed by Donald Trump. Officials say most adults without young dependents will now have to work, train, or volunteer to keep benefits, with some losing eligibility this spring. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Meet Lee Platts, a renter whose possessions fill not only her apartment, but also the darkest corners of a mini storage unit. A land of both truth and fiction. Truth, everything inside is protected by Progressive. Fiction, one day Lee will fit into her clothes from senior year of high school. Renters, discover coverage for what you love and what you can't get rid of in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Bears running backs coach Eric Bieniemy has left the team to take over the offensive coordinator position with the Chiefs. Men's basketball number 11 Illinois beat Maryland 80-79. Road game tonight for the Blackhawks at Carolina. This should be a good test. The Hurricanes, one of the top teams in the league. They lead the Metropolitan Division at 31-15-4, winners in 3 straight. Their 31 wins tied for second best in the league behind Colorado's 34. Chicago showing signs of life. They've got 6 wins in their last 10. Busy schedule as Chicago returns home tomorrow to host the Lightning and then welcome the Florida Panthers to United Center on Sunday. Road game for the Bulls at Minnesota tonight. Josh Giddey nearing his return to the lineup after sitting out for 11 games. 2 straight wins for the Bulls, who come in at 21-22. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Tax-free edition only, roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form 1040 returns only. How this is tax.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Extreme cold warning from 3 a.m. to noon Friday and cold weather advisory from noon Friday to 9 a.m. Saturday in the listening area. Currently, it is 21 degrees and overcast. Today, a chance of snow showers with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 23. Windy conditions with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store and online. And now, the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Limited time. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Check it out at the Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right, and they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Welcome back, folks. We are in that 12 o'clock hour here on Out to Lunch on WRMN AM 1410. Broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today, being a part of the conversation with us. If you are watching on our live YouTube stream right now, we welcome you, of course, in. We hope you're enjoying this morning so far here, and I'm sending hearts into the chat for anyone who wants to make a comment there. Again, weather and temperatures today are going to be extremely cold. Don't forget, we are in that extreme cold warning right now, too. So make those preparations. Make sure you're dressing in layers. Prevent water pipes from freezing. Wrap or drain, or allow them to drip slowly. Keep pets indoors as much as possible, and make those frequent checks on older family members, friends, and neighbors as well too. So please be prepared for that. It's coming up here, especially later tonight into Friday, bone-chillingly cold in the negatives with a low of 10 below, with the wind chills definitely being in the negative 30s and 40s. So just make sure you're aware of that too. I don't think the roads are going to necessarily get slick, but make sure that you are warming up your cars, giving yourself enough time and energy. If you're going into work tomorrow, give yourself some extra time to warm up your cars. You don't want your car to stall. Bring some extra snacks if you need to, blankets, and more. We'll also go through again some of the local places that you can go to kind of help yourself to warm up just a little bit, right? So all of that is very important. So again, today is going to be that high of about 22. A mixture of clouds and sun are in that forecast. It's nice and sunny outside right now. Tonight is going to be a low of negative 14. It's going to be bitterly cold. Some clouds are predicted. For tomorrow, that is the day that we are prepping for. Bitterly cold except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny, high of -5 and a low of -10. Gonna feel colder though. For Saturday and the weekend, also very cold with a high of 8 degrees and a low of 5. It's going to feel in the negatives throughout the whole day. Chance of snow is predicted at about 40%. Sunday rolls around. We see a high of 15 degrees, cloudy with some slight snow showers. Snowfall is predicted to be about 1 inch. Low of -5. That snow is going to stick with bitterly cold temperatures and wind speeds 10 to 15 miles per hour, almost feeling more like in the -20s. So another cold day coming up for Sunday. Monday rolls around. We see a high of 10 degrees, sunshine, and a few passing clouds with a low of 3 degrees Fahrenheit for Monday night. Tuesday rolls around. We see mainly cloudy with a high of 17 and a low of 1 degree in that forecast for Tuesday night. Wednesday rolls around. We see a high of 10 degrees with a low of -3. It's going to be another chilly day, although mainly sunny. For Thursday, pardon me, a week from today, or almost a week from, I'm right about that. It's a week from today. Excuse me. We see a high of 11 degrees and a low of 0 coming up for Thursday. So it's going to be very cold, blustery, little windy. So make sure you're prepared for that. That's all posted on the Weather Channel's website, weather.com. Maybe you use AccuWeather, maybe you use another source. Whatever the case might be, they all predict the very chilly temperatures. You are listening to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Out to Lunch is sponsored by St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin. Get back to doing what you love with expert orthopedic and spine care at St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin. From advanced surgery to personalized rehab, their specialists are with you throughout your care journey. St. Joseph Hospital, a proud member of Prime Healthcare, is here to keep you moving. So schedule your appointment today by calling 847-931-5525 or visit stjosephelgin.com to learn more about what they have to offer for the community and for those in need. So go to their website. You can check out their Fast Track Care. They're located at 77 North Airlight Street in Elgin. Earlier today, we had an interview with Rick Lindy of Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones. That interview will be posted shortly. What also has been posted on our YouTube channel within the past 24 hours includes what did Elliot put in his mouth today? And Sue includes some baking candy and also some fried chicken Lay's chips, which were very good, by the way. I did finish those up, by the way. Wise Coffee Chat episode from yesterday has also been posted as well if you want to check out more information on that. You can also visit the website wisealliancenetwork.com if you want to start some of the networking opportunities that Jennifer Sanchez can help you out with. So feel free to check that out. Let's see. We also do have posted as well, too. We encourage you to check out this video. WRMN interviews the many candidates at the Village Choir Meet and Greet, which was hosted by Friends for Cindy Ignafo of the Dundee Committee, for the Dundee Committee. That has been posted, the meet and greet with Republican candidates. We're working on getting some of those out to them, too. But that whole lineup of interviews are available. You can find it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN radio. It's under the recent videos. You can find them also under our WRMN interviews playlist that you can find. So that's all up on our website, WRMN1410.com. So definitely check that out. Dino and David Tees did a great job interviewing those candidates very professionally. Of course, you always get that professional level of interviews here on WRMN. And hey, maybe you are a candidate yourself. Come on to the air. We would love to talk to you no matter what party you are a part of. Doesn't matter. We're here to spread the word about what you have to offer, how you want to make a change in the community. You can join us on the Community Hour, the morning show, Out to Lunch, Dino's Night Out, any of the shows that we have available for our local programming in station. Don't hesitate. Feel free to reach out to us today at 847-741-7700. Or you can also follow us on news at WRMN1410.com. If you email that particular email, you can get a response there. Or email me or any of us, too. Don't hesitate. We'd love to talk to you. Taking a look at the time, it is 14 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out. When we come back, we'll discuss more here on what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area by touching base with some of the local libraries, which are great warming centers for the cold days ahead. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp 'em all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
I know we're at an at-will state, but for making a comment, like, hey, your hair looks good. And then I got a call from HR saying, hey, you know what? You're under investigation. Do I have any recourse?
Were you fired?
No, not yet.
The problem, Eddie, is they can fire you for any reason they want. They literally can wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm a little bored this morning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire Eddie for no reason. Yup, he can do that. Yeah, that's California. Yep, welcome.
Handle on the Law. If you're injured and need a lawyer, go to handleonthelaw.com.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. We hope that you are enjoying this morning so far here and that you are having a good day today. It is a Thursday, and don't forget to check out more information on our website. You can find that. That is at, again, WRMN1410.com. That's WRMN1410.com. Feel free to reach out to us also for more information. What I wanted to do before we go through our kind of what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area, we want to step back a little bit in time to tell you a little bit on what happened on this day back 100 years ago. That's with the Elgin Historical Society put this together. So we want to, of course, tell you about it and let you hear on what happened on this day back in Elgin 100 years ago.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
I'm Nick Freeman, and here's what was happening in Elgin, our fair city, on January 22nd, 1926. The ordinary peace and calm at City Hall, save occasional council meetings, was rudely jarred late yesterday afternoon when some 800 pounds of rock and bits of iron clattered and thundered from the clock belfry to the floor of the engineering department below. Fred Schultz, City Hall janitor, had been winding that part of the clock machinery which controls the sounding gong which strikes the hours. It is wound by means of a crank and windlass to which is attached a small steel cable, at the end of which is the 800-pound weight of rock and iron. Suddenly the cable snapped and the weight dropped, bursting through its wooden shaft, scattering its contents pell-mell over the offices of the engineering department. Victor Kasser, city pavement assessor and engineer, had been seated at a desk just 4 minutes prior to the mishap. The desk was covered with large rock and scraps of iron. Commissioners and clerks on the first floor raced for the exits, following the thunderous clamor aloft. The broken cable will not affect the timekeeping qualities of the big clock. Commissioner Frank M. Lasher stated that the total damages would approximate $25.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 years ago at www.elginhistory.org.
And that is what happened on this day 100 years ago in the Elgin. Thank you to the Elgin History Museum for putting those together. Very well done. And of course, also, I like the nice little music that's in the background there too. That's always enjoyable. It kind of gets you into the little bit of that swing, that 1920s kind of a swing there. So very nice. You can also check out more information at the Elgin History Museum's website. That is elginhistory.org. Again, elginhistory.org is the website that you can go to. Check out everything that they have to offer, of course, for the local community. They inspire that historical discovery by preserving and sharing the heritage of Elgin. Check it out for more information. You can become a member, check out upcoming events, Elgin research. My goodness, I recommend going to that third floor, folks. It's a lot of fun because they've got some cool items that have been donated. Elgin Trivia Night fundraiser is coming up on January 30th. This is on a Friday. That is from 7 until 9:30 p.m. You can gather your friends, form a team, and join them for a night of fun, learning, and friendly competition. You'll learn fascinating facts and discover new tidbits about a wide range of Elgin-related topics, all while having a blast with your teammates. The Elgin History Museum's Trivia Night fundraiser is a fantastic opportunity to get to know a little bit more about Elgin and to maybe even have some fun with some of your colleagues and friends, while also contributing to a meaningful cause. So there are 24 seats available for member tickets for $20, and guest tickets, Trivia Night, will be $25. There's 24 available each. So if you want to get those tickets, you can add them to your listing there. You can find that on elginhistory.org. So there is, back by popular demand, that Trivia Night. Very nice. You know, you're gonna hear things about the Gail Boyden Library. You're gonna hear things about, of course, the Elgin Watch Factory and the Tower. There's, of course, all things when it comes to the dairy, which was definitely a hopping thing back in the Elgin times of the 1800s, which my family, the Knolls, coming from Germany, from Mecklenburg, poor little town that they were like little servants living in huts, made some good waves here in Elgin with the dairy industry too. So very cool to have that. You can find a lot more also posted. That's on elginhistory.com or .org, excuse me. Let's go through some other things that are coming up here locally in the Fox River Valley area. Now, of course, maybe you want to get yourself some drinks. It is a Thirsty Thursday, and you want to beat the cold. Maybe you want just one night to go out before it gets really, really chilly. There are some good suggestions on some places to go to for some nice late night drinks in the area. The first one, of course, being my choice, personal choice, would be Martini Room. Martini Room has those glamorous cocktails, which are beautiful. They come in the nice crystal glass, the cut glass martini glasses, which I love. I love it. I like it. I like it when it's fancy, right? You got to add those details. So those are there too. The colorful drinks that they have to offer, fun festive activities, and more for you to enjoy. So it's a good place to go to gather with family and friends. You can even do a build your own drink, have a good time, enjoy yourself. So that is the Martini Room. Now they're going to be open tonight at 4:30 p.m. You can also visit their website at martiniroomelgin.com. They have some fun activities that are going to be coming up. Let's see when the next drag show is. This is Love is Love. That's February 7th. They're going to be having some good performers there. It's an unforgettable night filled with fierce performances, dazzling looks, and heartfelt moments. So check it out. That'll be coming up. That is featuring Della Rose, Linda the Lunch Lady, Mark Love, and Cecile Brooks. So there you go. That is coming up. That will be in February, so not too far away from now. Let's see some other things that are also coming up as well, too, that you don't want to miss out on. We have here, of course, Building Financial Confidence is tonight from 5 until 6. We've been promoting this here. This is a workshop at the Centro de Información in Elgin on Lindlore Lane. This is a great way to build that financial confidence, budgeting made easy, credit score tips, and smart saving habits. It's free to attend. Don't hesitate. Go on out tonight. It's going to be a good time to learn about how to help with credit scores, budgeting, smart saving habits, all good things to know what to do. You're speaking with those experts who are experts in this field and the many fields that are related to financial related things. So please feel free to reach out to them for more information. 847-695-9050. And they're in partnership there with BMO Harris Bank with Edwin Urbieta, who's a regional sales manager. Coming up also, I've been promoting this too, at 6:30 p.m. in West Dundee. It's a winter brewmaster dinner. Now, this is a nice 5-course dinner. So you can definitely get a little snazzied up for this. Maybe wear a suit and tie, or maybe something that's kind of a smart business casual, you know. Join them for an unforgettable evening of craft beer and curated dinner. And their brewmaster is bringing out some unique seasonal favorites expertly paired with the planned courses. Now, it's $85 per person, but what that includes is a 5-course meal, 4 beers, and a beer reception. Now, if you're a little curious on what the meals are, the first course is their pan-seared black cod. You get charred savory cabbage. You also get tahini drizzle, crispy pancetta, and agrodolce. That is the Kolsch. They also have their second course, which is the Autopilot Pale Ale, which is including there too their butternut squash soup, apple butter croutons, and whipped herb cream. Their third course is their cranberry lime muled sorbet, which is a vodka drizzle included on there too. On the fourth level, on their fourth course there, is their black sesame peppercorn crusted beef sirloin. You get the shiitake miso demi-glace, so that includes the mushrooms on there, black garlic whipped potatoes, chili oil kissed baby spinach, and it's a good pairing with the Scotch ale. And then finally, the fifth course is their Napoleon cake. It's cherry amaretto sauce on there, and you get the barley wine incorporated into that last taste on your palate. So check it out. Talk to your server today to get more information. That's Emmett's in West Dundee. Great place to go to. I do like their burgers, and their setting is nice too. Bamboozles tonight has their Atomic Bingo Thursdays. You can try out their Blingo Bingo, get a little blinged out there too, maybe even win some bling. They also have their Taco Tuesdays included there too, and on Fridays their fish fry. You can always enjoy that, as well, that you can find. They also have their Fusion Lounge open on the weekends, 9 to late. So you can enjoy some good fusion options while sitting and chatting with people, or maybe just sitting on your own and having a nice little cocktail. Lots of other good things are coming up too, and we will talk about those in just a little bit. Up next, we have our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, that'll be the time to call in 847-931-1410. If it's got to go, post it here on Tradio. Let us know. Stay tuned for more here, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Illinois lawmakers may take up a bill allowing rideshare drivers to unionize. Hundreds of drivers rallied at the Capitol Wednesday, urging passage of legislation that would let them collectively bargain with companies like Uber and Lyft. Drivers say it would help them secure fair pay and safer working conditions. Health leaders are warning Illinois SNAP recipients about major eligibility changes taking effect February 1st under a bill signed by Donald Trump. Officials say most adults without young dependents will now have to work, train, or volunteer to keep benefits, with some losing eligibility this spring. Illinois Congresswoman Robin Kelly has introduced an amendment to block Donald Trump from purchasing or using force against Greenland or Denmark. The proposal's future is uncertain, with Republicans controlling the House. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. People say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast.
Brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Extreme cold warning from 3 a.m. to noon Friday. Cold weather advisory from noon Friday to 9 a.m. Saturday in the listening area. Currently, it is 22 degrees and overcast. This afternoon, a chance of snow showers with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 23. Temperatures falling to around 20. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. You know, the big wireless companies say they have discounts for people over 55, but unless you're willing to sit on hold and ask, you're probably paying more than you should. At Consumer Cellular, there's nothing to hunt down. We're built for people 50 plus with plans starting at just $20. And our 100% US-based customer service actually answers the phone. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today and get your second month free for a limited time.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We hope you're enjoying this afternoon. It's a cold one out there today. Got David T's there. Hey. He sent over some movies. I still have yet to watch them. I did watch the trailer for, what was that one? It was a goofy one. Joe's Apartment. It looks funny. I'm going to have to watch it. With that being said, we are in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, now's that time to call in today at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. If it's got to go, post it here on Tradio. Let us know. You've got something in your attic or basement. It's a little bit disheveled. That's the word of the day today, right? You've got a little disheveled attic. Or a large one, too. You got lots of things in there. You're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Announce it here on Tradio. You've got something to buy, sell, or trade. 847-931-1410. Or you can also text us at 505-926-1410. So please let me know what you're looking for. What are you looking for here? We do have a press release from the Markland organization in Elgin. Wanted to announce this to you. Markland is hosting a new run and walk fundraiser. A brand new 5K and 1 mile event is hitting the streets of Elgin in April, and it's more than just a race. The inaugural Run, Walk, and Roll Elgin is Markland's newest fundraiser that's supporting the care of children and adults with profound developmental disabilities who receive residential and education care at the nonprofit organization. The event will take place on Sunday, April 26th. The USTAF certified course begins and ends at the Markland Wasmond Center, formerly Little Angels, at 1435 Summit Street in Elgin, then winds through the adjacent neighborhoods, making it easy for neighborhoods to join in or cheer from the sidelines. Chief Development Officer Heather Graves says, quote, "We're so excited to bring this family-friendly event to the Elgin community. It's not only inclusive and fun, but also a wonderful way to support our residents and students living and learning at Markland. Whether you're ready to set a new PR or just want to walk with family and friends, please come join them for a great time. Every step counts. Register, volunteer, or donate to support Markland's mission," they say. The Run, Walk, and Roll Elgin event is part of Markland's Run, Walk, and Roll series, which is the nonprofit that has been hosting since 2013, and its locations are in Geneva and Bloomingdale. Registration is open at markland.org/5K. You can also contact Don Lassiter Brewski at 630-429-8461. That's 630-429-8461. That's the number to dial. So thank you to them for mentioning that. Really appreciate it. Let's see some other things here as well, too. We've got some other Tradio callers. We have, of course, a Tradio caller in Elmhurst. He has a car for sale. This is a 2009 Toyota Corolla. It's a Model S. It's 5-speed manual transmission, and it's in great condition. The asking price is $5,000 or best offer. And if you want to reach out to him, he's located in Elmhurst, and that number to dial is 312-296-4223. That's 312-296-4223. That's the number to call, so feel free to reach out. Another Tradio caller here, Gary, is looking for a typewriter from the 30s to the 50s that is black, and a portable one with that too, and also a case. So if you want to reach out to Gary today, you can. That number is 847-372-8083. That's 847-372-8083. That's the number to dial. Another Tradio caller here, Greg, is looking for bicycles, late 1800s to the 70s or so, parts, pieces, and or accessories, and they can be in any condition. He's also looking for vintage Omega watches, men's and women's watches, and also those diver-style watches, too. He's a collector, not a dealer, so he will pay a fair price on those. He's also looking for old gas tether cars, which are old toy cars from the 50s and 60s. They had tiny little gas engines on them. Some were made by the Cox Corporation. So anything like that, he's also interested in too. He also has a Schwinn 312 Goose Island bicycle that runs good for $99 for that one. He also is looking for old racing go-karts. There's a vintage racing go-karts, parts, pieces, or more from the 50s and 60s. And he also has that Hamilton Beach 3-head milkshake maker. It's in the color ivory. Comes with 3 cups as well for $425. He's also selling 2 Lionel Pioneer Zephyrs. They're 4 feet long in excellent condition. They're unique pieces. They have the nice shiny chromes on them. Finally, he's also looking to add some extra pieces for a Shuko Disney monorail toy. And then he has a son that is also looking for Pokemon cards. And then lastly here, he has got a Bailey Blue hat for sale. So lots of good items here, folks. If you want to reach out to him, that number to dial is 847-962-6033. That's 847-962-6033. And then finally, we have Jeff. He's looking for trains, parts for trains, preferably cars, but any train memorabilia will also do as well. He's also looking for model railroad items, including the buildings, etc. If you want to reach out to him today, you can. That number to dial is 630-251-2956. That's 630-251-2956. So that's the number to call if you want to check out more information on that. And then those are the Tradio callers. So if you want to call in today, that's 847-931-1410. If you've got something that's got to go, post it here on the Tradio segment. We would love to have someone just let us know what's going on. We also have some other things going on locally in the area too. The Kane County Chronicle recently posted that there is a Fox Valley Dental Spa giveaway. One lucky winner will win a take-home whitening kit and a Fox Valley Dental Spa swag bag, including Fox Valley Dental Spa goodies and some giveaways too. So if you want to participate in that, you can find it. That is located on their website at kanecounty.secondstreetapp.com. Tells you a little bit more on that giveaway, what is featured. Now through till January 28th to enter in, all you got to do is put your email in, some interesting, just some information in general, submit it, and you could potentially win. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Some fun stuff to enjoy. There's also some other events that are coming up here too on exploreelginarea.com, which of course we'll talk about as well. Pads of Elgin recently posted here too. The extreme cold weather is here, but those warming resources are available. Reminder, the lobby services at Pads of Elgin, that's at 1730 Berkeley Street in Elgin, are available from 7 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. During extreme cold, Kane County warming centers are open and available to the community. It's a great way to help keep neighbors safe during the extreme cold, and your gift also supports shelter access meals and also on-site care. So again, the lobby outreach available is from today 7 to 9. That's 7 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So please feel free to check that out for the 2026 Illinois Heating Centers. The whole list is there, posted on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. I have available links to this if you want me to send them to you, but it also does include their phone number too, and that's from, again, all of the different libraries, public works facilities, Dundee Park District, and so much more. So there's a lot of good things that are out there. So don't hesitate. Check it out for more information. The time is approaching 44 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out, and then we'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie and Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com or 847-524-1215. Guthrie and Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
Looking for the perfect midday pick-me-up? Tune in on Out to Lunch on WRMN AM 1410. Weekdays at midday. Out to Lunch brings a fresh, energetic look at local life, diving into the stories, events, and conversations shaping our community. From lively talk and new discoveries to real voices from around town. It's the perfect mix of entertainment, information, and hometown spirit. Listen on WRMN AM 1410 or watch us live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Out to Lunch. Spice up your midday morning.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We still have about 10 minutes left here. We hope that you're enjoying this morning here today on the WRMN segment here. We've got some good things that we want to talk about with you. Of course, we also want to say, once again, a big thank you to the sponsor of today's show. Out to Lunch is sponsored by St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin. Are you looking for expert orthopedic and spine care close to home? St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin is here for you. Their highly skilled orthopedic and spine specialists provide advanced treatments for joint, bone, and back conditions, all with a personalized approach designed to get you moving again. Whether it's hip or knee pain, sports injuries, or complex spine issues, They use the latest technology and surgical techniques to help you heal faster and get back to the activities that you love. And that's not all. Their comprehensive rehabilitation services mean that you'll have that expert support every step of the way, from surgery through recovery. So you can trust your health to excellence. Trust St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, now a proud member of Prime Healthcare. Call today at 847-931-5525 or visit stjosephelgin.com to learn more and to schedule your appointment. So thank you to St. Joseph Hospital for sponsoring today's show, Out to Lunch. So let's see what we've got here. Some things that are going on. You can learn how to make some scones from scratch. This sounds pretty interesting. It's Cooking with Carol's. Not Carol's, it's Carlos. Cooking with Carlos at the Woodlands at Canterfield. Now, this is located at 901 Angel Tarn. That's in West Dundee. It's a hands-on demonstration of the famous Franciscan scone. Enjoy herbal teas as Chef Carlos guides you step by step in creating this special treat. At the end, you'll take home your freshly baked scone along with the original recipe to recreate it any time. So that is from 2 until 3 p.m. That is at the Woodlands at Canterfield. And you can find more information. That's exploreelginarea.com. So check out more information on there. Also coming up on Friday the 23rd, there is from 7 until 10. It's a Friday night pub trivia at Bannerman's in Bartlett. Come on out for Friday nights and enjoy their Sting City Music Pub Trivia game at Bannerman's Sports Grill. Sign up at 6:30 p.m. and save your seat. It's free to play, free to win, and with 6 rounds of mind-bending trivia, you might be able to just win some cool prizes and maybe even impress some people. Also coming up on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5, there are the Cottage Suites grand opening. Now, this is an opening that's coming up. It's a wonderful soft opening that they had, but they're excited to officially welcome you in. You can stop in for fresh-made sweets and treats in a warm, cozy space made to feel like home. They can't wait to see you. That's coming up on Saturday. That is at 40W885 Railroad Street in Pingree Grove. So you can check out more information on there, and you can find that also posted on their website, and that's located in Pingree Grove. Another one here, Elgin Community College Art Center has their American Grands. That is 31st performance at the Elgin Community College. This Fox Valley original is a true musical extravaganza featuring 12 grand pianos generously provided by Cordogan's Piano Land and nearly 400 local performers, from budding young pianists to seasoned adult musicians. Under the direction of Colin Holman, conductor, and Stephanie Spolum, who's a musical director, this is a passionate and exciting event and musical performance that you can go to. So check it out for more information. Another one that's coming up here, the Highland Loft event venue will be coming up. That's 165 East Highland Avenue. This is called the Bourbon Bash. It's a spirits tasting experience at the Highlands Loft. This is coming up from 6 until 9 p.m. A lively 3-hour tasting experience with 40-plus bourbons and spirits, beers and wines, plus music, food, and a social night out. You can join them on Saturday, January 24th at the Highland Loft event venue. It's a one-night tasting event featuring standout names like Old Smoky Moonshine and Whiskey, Whiskey Acres, Journeyman, Canay Farms Distilling, Rush Creek Distillery, and more. So feel free to check that out and get more information out there. So you can find that. That's posted. That's all on the exploreelginarea.com. So don't miss out on that great opportunity. Some other things are coming up here too. Their first champion of the month from Food for Greater Elgin is the incomparable Maria Lopez. Food for Greater Elgin recently posted this on their Facebook page 2 hours ago. If you've been to the pantry, you've probably seen Maria at the registration table, greeting guests with warmth and a smile. She immediately makes the pantry feel open and welcoming, and consistently goes above and beyond whenever she is needed. Thank you so much to Maria for being a part of the Food for Greater Elgin family. That is a beautiful contribution to her. Very nice. And that was posted by the Food for Good Elgin. Fox Valley Park District is announcing their online registration, which opens January 31st. This is the Spring Adventure Playbook, which is now online. You can pick out your favorite classes, activities, and events. Spring is right around the corner. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m., and that's on Saturday, January 31st. Check out more information on their website and follow the link. It's a 62-page playbook that you can go through. Tells you everything that's coming up for the spring and summer, especially when the weather does get nicer. Fun things for kids, great events that are coming up here too, and you don't want to miss out on these opportunities for some fun activities, no matter what the age might be. So check it out. It's all posted on their website. Let's see some other things here as well. Of course, we've got the Gail Borden Public Library. It's too cold to head out for you? Well, let Gail Borden Library bring the fun to you. Join them for Kitchen Table Craft Club, a creative kids program happening Tuesday, January 27th on Zoom for grades K through 5. It's the perfect way to craft, create, and have a fun activity from home. You can register through the link at Zoom. That's attend.gailborden.info. After you register, you will receive an email with simple supply instructions. Most items are everyday things you'll likely already have at home. So feel free to check that out. You can find that that's posted on the Gail Borden Public Library's Facebook page. So check that out for more information. Some other things as well, of course, you can also go to the Gail Borden Public Library's main website page. So you can find that there. And check out for more information also on registration for some things that are coming up. The 4-part series. Yesterday, they had their second of the 4-part series for Martin Luther King Jr. The next one will be January 28th, and it's going to be a discussion about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and nonviolence. That's coming up on the 28th of January. So you can register for that. That's coming up on Wednesday. That's at 6:30, and it runs until 8 p.m. Some other local library events that are coming up here. If you want to learn a new program but don't know where to start, you can take a step-by-step lesson on LinkedIn Learning. It's available with your FRVPLD library card. You can sign up today, and that is posted. That's Fox River Valley Public Library District's Facebook page. So again, you can check that out. You can also make your 2026 resolutions a reality. Come to the Dundee Library to register. That sounds like a good time. You can also check out the Geneva Public Library on their Facebook page. You can join them Wednesday, January 28th from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. for an armchair tour of Bermuda. Oh, I love this. As my family's from Bermuda. Oh, that is fantastic. I'm going to have to go to that one. Oh, it's 1:30 to 2. I'll be here. Well, at least maybe I'll announce it again. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. I love that. That is so cool. I could probably host an event like that, tell you some history about Bermuda. That's fantastic. You go, Geneva Public Library. So again, all fun things that are coming up here locally in the Fox River Valley area. Thank you everyone for tuning in today and being a part of the conversation with us here on your trusted local radio station, WRMN AM 1410. Broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. And of course, always, thank you so much for tuning in today. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Hopefully you stay nice and warm. Have a wonderful